everybody, it's Mick from Jester Bushcraft and we're back on the kayak today. I've done another modification, as you can see here. I recently purchased a Bungee deck mount kit from Swindon Watersports. I'd originally bought the kit just for the pad eyes and the well nuts, because I wanted to do an alteration here, which I've done, which was just to give me a bit more clearance when I've got the camera mount in the Scotty deck mount there. This just gives me a bit more clearance for the paddle leash. But what I've also done now is, because it came with all the bungee and the hooks, I've decided to add a bungee sort of lattice on the front of the kayak. But the reason I wanted to show you is because I've set it out in such a way that gives me a lot of versatility with how I can use the bungee when holding kit down on the front of the kayak. So I'll go through all the bits now and show you how I've set it up. Okay, this is how I've done it. I've got the two pad eyes there, which we just mentioned before, for the paddle leash. I've got a Scotty clip there, and I've got these hooks here that came with the bungee kit, and you can see how I've set it up there. It's quite loose. I've just got the two hooks hooked in there. I've put a pad eye there and a pad eye over there, and you can see how I've run the bungee cord. So that allows me to stuff whatever I want under there. Because it's loose, I can put stuff under there of that sort of size, and that'll hold firm. But what I can do is, you can see there, I've used a bit of pond liner, and I've just punched a hole using this tool here, 2 holes, and I've created a little loop there, and I've used the bolt out of the handle. I've took that out, secured the bit of pond liner with a plastic washer, and what I've also used, as you can see there, is one of these clips off an old camera bag. I just cut that off and I've put that through there, so there's a little clip on there which the Scotty clip can now clip into. What I can do is I can unhook that, and that gives me access to the hatch. But what it also does is it loosens these, so if I had something really big to put on the front there, that would hold it down. But what I can also do is I can play around with these. That comes loose and they just hold into place. I can hook that back up, and that gives me a different tension, or I can move that one over to there and hook that one in, and bring that one over to there and hook that one in, and that gives me a slightly different tension. I can bring that back over to here and lock that on. It's a bit difficult this, doing one-handed. I might be able to get that in there. No, I can't. But you get the idea. I can clip into that. Actually, I will show you. Just hang on. Right, that's better. Right, so that one's clipped into there. That one's clipped into there. The Scotty one's clipped back onto that. And that is quite tight now. So if I was putting something a little smaller, that could be held in place like that, because it's a bit tighter. But again, you can unclip that and loosen it. So depending on what you want to hold on the front of the kayak, I can alter the tension on these bungee cords to suit. Now if you go to the back of the canoe, ignore this for now, I've got a similar bungee setup on the back there, as you can see, which just crisscrosses over, and I've got the hooks there, which if you undo the hooks, they would just ping back to there just to loosen them, and that's it. That's all I can do with that. That was the factory fitted bungee setup, but it's very limitless to what I can do with that. So that's why I wanted to have a system that gave me a bit more versatility. So that's what I've done. So that should be quite useful, and I can play around with this and just have it however I want, depending on what I want to carry on the bow of the kayak. Okay, so that's my latest update. That's my deck bungee kit from Swindon Watersports. Hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.